so much fun watching this movie. I had so much fun watching this movie. It was a great, great time.
Thank you.
And I love the couples. So the couples are obviously opposing characters. What is it about the other couple that your character desires, if anything?
Well, I think just when there's I think human nature, maybe when someone shows up in your vicinity that is new, and they have a newness about them, a sheen, if you will, in this case. I think that's what drew Karen and Jeff into this, like, just curiosity more than anything. It was just, that's what drew them in, is curiosity, especially with Isla's character.
And I think on my part, for the other way, is that that we were there to do a job and sort of like suss out all this thing, and then the sort of pivotal scene for our relationship as characters in the film is that we learn a little bit about each other, and kind of it lands. Like it lands on my character that this guy has a lot to offer and is an interesting and interested person, and it kind of triggers something in my character, and so it's
kind of an opposites attract type thing, really.
Yeah. And the reason I think the movie kind of works once it gets going is that all four of these people push buttons in the other, in their opposite number in a way, and it's exciting once you start seeing that happen.
Yeah. Talking about exciting, I loved the car scene. I mean, I loved it. It was just so much fun, and I always wonder, for actors, when you're shooting it, is it as fun or is it really, really technical?
Both, kind of. I mean, there's elements to it because it takes a long time to shoot. It's a very long car chase, by the way. It takes a while, but it also, when you have to do things like that, number one, it's safety is paramount. So there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of things that can go wrong for any number of reasons. So you want to kind of mitigate as much risk as you can. But also, the fun part of it is that you're really in a car going really fast, and some of those I'm really driving, so they're all terrified because I'm not a professional stunt driver anymore since the incident.
Yeah, I saw the movie last night, and I mentioned this before, but I saw it during the car chase, and I caught my face, and I was like, oh, that's not me acting. That's fear.
That's real?
Yeah, I'm not that strong of an actor to pull that off. There were some real fear shots in there.
See, and I always wonder, like, when you are shooting a comedy, I just think it's like fun, like it's a fun cast. You guys all seem so warm and fun. But I wonder, again, as actors, are there some moments where you're shooting a scene and you're going, actually, this is kind of hard. This is tough. Like something physical?
Mostly you just hope it works. I mean, because in movies you don't have immediate feedback. You don't have people laughing necessarily.
No.
If somebody laughs, they ruin a take,
Or it's 2 a.m, you've done it 7 times already,
You're
so there's
exhausted.
no laughter, and the boom guy's like yawning, and there's no, like John said, there's no feedback. So it's lonely.
Yeah,
It's really
it's
lonely.
very lonely,
It
and
is.
you're making jokes into an empty space,
Yeah.
an empty void, and you think, oh, boy, I hope that works. And every now and again, you might get some response from the people that are watching, but normally, if anybody laughs, it's bad.
And often jokes that work on set, like if you make the crew laugh and stuff, it
Might
just
not fit into
it
the
doesn't
movie.
fit. Yeah.
But it
So
is
sometimes
fun.
you try to do it to make the crew laugh. Like that is fun to do. I mean, it's one
Absolutely.
of my favorite
wasting
things to do.
wasting time,
Wasting
is
everyone's
very,
time.
very, very.
For selfish reasons.
It just happens sometimes.
We are actors, after all.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to also talk about how there's comedic actors and other actors who are not so known for comedic acting. And I've learned that you've had some comedy in your past as well.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to be able to play both sides of the fence in that way, and mostly it's because of the kindness of other co-stars who are wildly more funny than me. And I've said it a million times before, but I've been very lucky and smart in being able to stand next to very funny people, and by kind of sheer proximity get known as being funny. But I actually am I love watching comedy. I consume a lot of comedy, have since I was a little kid, and I really do. I like it, and it's just a thing that makes me happy, and as it's meant
You
to
can
be.
tell he's a comedy fan. I mean, his upper half says Joe Scarborough. His lower half says Paul Phelps.
I do like the socks. I love the socks. I think he looks great.
Made in Hollywood.
Thanks for
watching this interview. As always, don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think in the comment section below. For the next Made in Hollywood interview, click right here. Do it. Click it.